Guys, 23rd of May, time for another little update. I'm just going to go and pick some spinach. Yeah, so yesterday I harvested leaves from this side of the bed, and now we'll just go over on the other side and take some from there. Listen now quickly, go back again. No. One thing I've noticed, being able to look out the back window now, is that you see the sparrows, you see that there, and they also like to peck at the beetroot leaves here, and then over on the Oregon sugar pod they're absolutely going bonkers for these. I was wondering when they were going to flower, and I've actually noticed now that the flower heads are inside here. You can just make it out there. So they have kind of damaged a bit, but hopefully it's only minimal. So in a few days' time there should be lots of flowers on there. So these are the Pongo beans, the dwarf French beans from Bill and Val. They gifted the seed to me a couple of years ago, I think it was. And what we just need, they're a bit short of heat, I think. They like a bit more warmth. It's been quite cool the last week or so, but we've had plenty of rain, which is a bonus. I've seen that I've lost one of my asparagus plants just there, but the other 6 are fine, so I'll just replace that next year. Also, just as I'm walking around, you know, you're kind of looking at things, and I noticed in this blueberry there's actually a chestnut, horse chestnut, right there. The bloody things have been popping up all over the place. Somebody said they might have been in the compost, which actually could be true. Otherwise, it's weird how they're getting them unless birds are dropping them. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. So on this bed, the Lolo Rosso are doing okay. I've lost 1 or 2 again. I'm not sure what's happened. But I've sown some more seed, another one there. It's only 3 out of the whole thing, and as you can see we're coming up to being able to take a first picking anyway. The row of radish here shouldn't be too long, another week before picking. The rockets come through, and then I sowed another, you can't see it, but just where that label is, there's another row of radish in there just for continuity. Curly green kale is looking really, really good. In fact, we were just talking that we could start taking some leaves off this anytime soon. These are the Greyhound summer cabbage. It's a pointed cabbage. So they've really shot up since, you know, it's not that long since I planted them out. Very happy with their progress. The multi-sown onions, again, it probably won't be that long before we can start taking a few of these as spring onions. With the red Sun Shallots, saved from my own seed, I was telling somebody in a comment that they've got quite a lot of yellow, and I'm not quite sure why. I've put some extra 6x fertiliser down in case it was a nitrogen problem, but I'm thinking, I'm more inclined to think we've had quite a lot of big swings in temperature and some chilly wind, so it could be that. And then those 2 dill I planted out there looking really good. So in the greenhouse I'm fully planted up now. So these are Crimson Crush on my left, and black Opal I think it is a cherry tomato that I grew. Somebody gave me one last year and I was so impressed with it. I decided I was definitely going to grow that again. And somebody also gave me this cucumber. I'm not sure what variety it is, but the only one that came through of mine is still growing, but it's not doing very well. I have to acknowledge defeat with the automatic vent opener, because this frame, this vent, it's out of square, and it was catching on this side, so the vent just didn't have enough power to open it. So I've fitted the handle back again, and we'll just do that for now anyway until we can sort something else out, but better than nothing. So yeah, I've got, because of the height of the greenhouse, this is an 8 foot by 6. I've decided to put the tomatoes at the back near the windows on, well, these are actually 5 foot canes pushed down into the ground, then supported with this wire, so they'll maybe come up to this glass here. So I'll definitely get 4 trusses, and the ones more to the front of the path, you can see I've put strings down attached to this wire, and I haven't tied them to them yet, but they're in place ready to go. I'll just clip them onto that string, so I should get an extra truss, or maybe even, if I'm lucky, I might get 6. But this far north, that's quite optimistic. We've had ant problems, black ants. I can see quite a lot of activity still, despite I put some borax down, but I'll probably have to do it again. Strawberries in the planters are doing pretty good. They're starting to berry up. I did give them a supplementary feed with some, I think it was liquid seaweed, and it looks like there could be plenty of good fruit on there. If anybody knows what this kind of little red spot is, and should I be concerned, should I remove the leaves, I don't know. I'm not big on strawberries, so if anybody can advise me on that, that'll be greatly appreciated. Quick look in the cold frame. I need to repot those. Those are Olga squash, so everyone came through. The seed was gifted to me by Benny L. That's my second sowing of multi-sown beets, variety Baltardi over there. That's chard to replace the spinach, because it will be bolting before too long. And that's the single crown prince squash that came through. Doing alright. I repotted that, and my only cucumber plant, like I said, it's growing, but it just doesn't look very happy at all, I'm afraid. Oh, parsley over there, that's looking good. I'll probably get that put into another tub before so long. These are our courgettes. We've got 3 there and 1 the other side of this carrot tank. There it is. Just thought we might as well plant that bit up. And the carrots are looking pretty good, I have to say. These are Autumn King 2. And as far as I can tell, it looks like everyone's come through. So that's a good germination. Like a sunflower there. But happy days. In our back room, so far I've got 3 out of 6 Ichikuri squash. Quick little look at the what's left of our rose border, because as you know, you might remember it used to extend right the way up, but in order to create more space for beans and the asparagus, of course, they had to come out, but we decided we'd leave these in at least this year. And this one's called Fragrant Cloud, and it really is, it smells fantastic, it really does. And I'm not sure about the names of the rest of them, but you can see we've taken 1 or 2 of the buds off, but they're looking really good. And just to finish this clip, a look at my to-be irrigation system. So I was just waiting on these 90-degree elbows, so they've just come now today. So we've got 13mm supply pipe, the elbows, some T-pieces, some clamps, stop ends, a thing for making a hole in a pipe with, some was it 180-degree spray nozzles, some that's 4mm micro tube, enough to get going anyway, to hopefully get that done this week, get it down into the greenhouse. and we can take it from there.